And welcome back, guys, to another episode of Falcon Plays Rimworld. Last time we had a really good episode where we fended off this huge Gotham raid, and we also acquired the services. Not the most nicest ways. We did have to dive into a little bit of slavery purchasing and whatnot, which, you know, I'm firmly against. Believe me, I believe that slavery should have never existed to begin with, and I always feel bad about my ancestors' hand in slavery. So I, needlessly punish myself daily because of that. But either way, I want to say that we acquired the services of Haas and Kemp, who are basically right over here. But at the meantime, whether I did that, I want to say that I bought them in order to release them because now they're going to be productive members of Gotham City. And they are going to be oafs, unfortunately, meaning they're going to be great farmers for us over here. So this episode, we want to start, we're getting their beds built and whatnot. I destroyed some of the sun lamps here. I was told that I have way too many that's sucking up power, and you know what? I'm going to believe them because I do believe that my methods when it comes to growing aren't the greatest. So what we're going to focus on today is actually finishing off this geothermal reactor, building that finally. And then we're going to start mining and mining because we need a lot of metal, unfortunately, because we've been spending needlessly recently with metal, and part of it is my fault, I understand. But hopefully I want to, alleviate that issue this time around. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started here, and let's just speed this on up. And hopefully this gets built as soon as possible. Afterwards, I want to start mining so we could finally put the metal plates that I want to do over here. So Usain Bolt did take that last piece of gravel out. Hopefully now he could, no, he's not going to. Let me see if I can, nope, not going to do that as well. Alrighty, so let him run off really quickly. I do have the metal to build that thermal reactor, right? That's not an issue, right? Because I know. Let's make sure that I do, because I want to say that I do, but I'm never certain for sure. Yeah, it already exists, so it's definitely there. It just needs to actually get built. Maybe Kemp will come in, and yeah, Kemp's first day, and he's already going to build the fucking geothermal reactor for us. This guy is a champ. I already like you a lot. Haas? I want to like you too, but what did you do? Oh, you just came and picked up a pistol. I guess. Go ahead, we could sell him out. Nope, Kemp. I'm sorry, Kemp, but if you're here, you're going to finish this off. We're not going to have you play like Brownie. Riley, you too. If you're going to be around, not going to do it, all right, Kemp. I'm sorry, Kemp. You're going to actually hang out here, and you're not leaving till that thing's built, unfortunately. That's how we roll around here. As Browning, he's over there, punished at the moment, being talked to by Bruce Wayne about that whole half-ass jobs he tends to do a lot often. Alrighty, nope, you're almost so close. Don't do it before you clean it, or before you build it. There we go. So we finally have that up and running. So now, we get to make sure that none of our power conduits are, destroyed and whatnot. I should know how to do that by now. I always go into the wrong menu, and yeah, all our power is running perfectly fine. And we did lessen the load over here. These are the beds for these men over here. And let's go ahead and turn this light on as well. Might as well. Alrighty, and now that we've got that done, hopefully this here gets repaired soon. But our main priority, other than Browning is joining again, is mining. So let's go ahead and start setting up orders to start mining. And I want nothing but mining and growing going on. Now, the area that I want to mine, though, that's a little bit trickier. I could mine through here. And it seems that there's a lot of area to mine through. Or I could just have my guys start mining through here. Maybe make an opening up and around here. Who entirely knows? I guess it'll probably be easier if we just mine through here. However, it's just going to unfortunately cause an issue for our electricity, which is running through here, which I'm not too crazy about. However, it's partially my fault for actually setting it up there. So let's mine this way for the meantime, and I suppose we might as well sell off the walls here and do that as well. And I suppose I could build some conduits to connect that, but let's not. I want to say let's not worry about that, but let's actually do it just so that we have the proper power running. How about that? So let's just do that for now, and now mining is going to be our main priority. And I want everybody on that, essentially. Bruce Wayne's going to go over there and try to serenade Browning into joining us one more time. Hopefully he does. Come on, Bruce. Do your best. Just get Browning back in here. And he failed to recruit him. Prisoner behold the threshold and whatnot. Alrighty, so we are going to be doing some major work over here with the mining. It didn't seem like there was much of mining to be done, honestly. And one of our trade ships has left the comm range. That's no really big deal. So That's good. What we did there was actually just get enough metal without actually ruining the integrity of our base, which is something I was kind of worried about there. So, that Boomrat is in my base for some reason. Boomrat, you need to leave. And we have a farming vessel going through. You know what? We probably should make a little bit of money off of this farming vessel by selling our excess food, because our food is not an issue that we need to worry about. So, Bruce, how about you go and do a little bit of communications for us and see if you could kind of make this deal work out for us as well. These guys are running off to where is the real problem. I know that cleaning is a priority, so let's see here. Combat supplier, slave traders, so we already did that. So let's go with the farming vessel. And I wanted to sell off, or wait a minute. No, that's not a good idea. I shouldn't be selling them food. I should be selling, they're a farming vessel, so they don't need food. They have plenty of food. Alrighty, so screw that for now. Or actually, no. Bruce, since we have excess food, actually see if you could sell some food to the combat suppliers for a good trade-off, essentially. And yeah, it seems like we definitely can, and these guys have a lot of money for them to kind of push our way. So let's go ahead and give them a lot of food, and basically try to pillage just all the money that they have, or the majority of it. Let's say, we have 1,000 so-and-so. I believe if we drop to the 500 range, we should still be decent, so let's do... You know what? Let's play ballsy, and let's just sell... it's much... Well, not 600. That's a little bit too much now. I don't want to be completely... Let's say 562 or roughly around that area. Probably work out. Yeah, let's just do it that way. So we're left with 400, but now we have a lot extra money to, probably buy more, not slaves, but proverbial, essentially, colonists that'll, do a lot of good for us. Let's make sure that got built over here, this condos. They didn't get built, so the food will continue growing from over here. Dolly Parton's doing her thing there. I suppose I want to give these guys their proper quarters as well. And since we have a little bit of extra metal now, let's probably think about putting carpeting like so. I'm going to go with the red, I guess. Not really my favorite color, but let's just make it red to start kind of color coordinating it. And so that's going to be red there, and this is still gravel, I believe. So they would probably like a little bit of... smooth stone to go through, I'd imagine. So let's go ahead, just so they'd have an easier path to kind of walk through. That'll do it right there. Because I believe this is already smooth stone. Alright, so that'll get built at some point. These guys, I believe, are running off to haul weapons, perhaps, is what my assumption's going to be here. That isn't the case. Make sure that's not negated. Alrighty, so that's also been done. So how about we start mining... we could start mining through where we started and kind of go through here, although I could just make an opening through this side and get at this metal. I suppose that won't be the end of the world, so how about we do indeed do that, and let's go ahead and sell like so, and put power conduits like so, and then go ahead and mine, let's say like so. And see how much metal that produces for us to some degree. Alrighty. Bruce Wayne, see if you can get Browning to join us finally. Browning, you're really making it difficult on yourself. You're going to join us whether you want to or not is the thing here, buddy. And he didn't want to. Oh, no, he did. So Browning is back on board, thankfully. So Browning, let's see, you need a weapon. And I would say that M16 would fit you quite well. So welcome back, Browning. I have you know that we're going to have actually carpeting now, so it's something that you could, basically feel good about. And trading chip has left the con range, that's fine. No big deal. So Dolly's over here building about. Alrighty, and make sure that my guys are mining to a degree. Stevenson is, mining, and so basically that's all good. Cleaning. I want cleaning to be a big priority as well, so they could kind of feel good about their surroundings, essentially. So maybe someone like Haas, who isn't really that big of a miner, could clean on his off time. Browning is a pretty good miner, so let's not bother him about that. And let's see, these guys are running off to... Bruce is running off somewhere. let's have them run off in fast time, though, not in slow time. Alrighty, so Dolly Parton's over here just kind of smoothing our pavement and whatnot. And at least for the meantime, we're actually not getting a mental break imminent, so that's a plus, I'd imagine. It's something I'm not completely used to seeing. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get this out of the way because it's bothering me. Now, hopefully this mining gets done really soon as well, guys. We got some mining to do. Let's not forget about that. Kind of like you guys forgot about Dre. I mean, I wouldn't forget about Dre. He's just taking forever to goddamn make this album. Apparently, this album that Dre's working on is going to be the greatest goddamn piece of master musician of all time. Like, when you hear it, it's just going to give you, like, a earful of orgasms and whatnot. So we have a dry thunderstorm going on, which is never a good thing because it causes fires, and that's not something we want messing with our power lines and whatnot. Trading ship has left comm ship. Right, so all of our trading ships are indeed leaving. So right now we're going to have that mining going on over here. It's going to give us a little bit more, essentially metal for us to deal with. Luckily we have a dump off point over here, so that's going to definitely keep going. So as long as that keeps going, we'll definitely keep mining through this area. And it's going to pretty much meet the end right there. Alright, that's not bad. So you guys haul that off and we're getting our metal back and whatnot. So that's good. So now that we've done that, and let's make sure that everything is connected. One of the things I suffer from doing, and everything is indeed connected. There's a fire over here that somebody needs to take care of shortly. Let's see. Okay. So how about we finally start paying attention to the metal plates that I wanted to build to avoid these fires exactly, and actually build those because we do have the metal for it. Let's add this to the home zone really quickly. Alrighty guys, take care of all the fire as soon as possible. Because the dry thunderstorm started the fire this time around. Alrighty, Haas. Guys, just don't catch on fire yourselves, so that is the big problem here. Luckily, the water is going to take care of the rest of that, so that is good. However, we also need power conduits here now because that fire did kind of cause a mess there. Alrighty, and these guys are indeed grabbing the rest of those guns, it seems. So that's fine, I'll let them do that. That's not a big deal. A trade ship is passing nearby, and there are a farming vessel. No, I don't think we really need their services at the moment, so we're gonna just go ahead and ignore that. Something that I'd like, well, actually they have guns on them, so let them dump that off before I force them to come build over here. Stevenson, are you gonna come build? You definitely, oh, Stevenson, let's not do this. How about we finish building the whole entire thing? Like Dunn did. Thank you, Dunn. You are amazing. And thank you for fixing that for us. Now that we've done that, mental breaks and oh, why are you back? Why is it a mental break, Riley? What is Riley's problem? Riley, I thought we got over this. We got like carpets for your rooms and everything. Let's see. Observe corpses. You're hungry. Hideous environment. How is it hideous? It's looking a lot better, Riley. You are quite the prima donna, believe me. Alrighty, so now let's go ahead and do what I wanted to do, which is the metal tiles for that spaceship look. That's pretty awesome. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and make the metal tiles like so. Like so. I'm not entirely sure if you guys could tell me exactly how much metal tiles I should do. Like, should I do basically 2 rows like so, or just 1? I'm not entirely sure what is the best course of action here. So for now, I'm just doing this for the sake of metal. Not heavy metal, or, you know, even soft metal, or hardcore metal, whichever metal you prefer. Alrighty, so that's gonna be done right there. I suppose the other thing I should be... no, they're gonna build that. I'll have them focus on that first and foremost before... I want to put another turret inside our choke point so that, you know, once the next raider raid comes, we aren't, you know, stuck in a hard spot. Alright, our mental breakdown just kind of went away, so that's good, and maybe they'll build that in one go. Oh, so close! Turner, can you go back really quickly and, oh, cleaning sand. Oh, Dunn's gonna take care of that. Okay, good. You guys have a pretty good system here going on. You leave, you skip one, but you only skip it because you know somebody's gonna come back and, take care of what's left over. Alright, so now we got the metal tiles set up there, so that's good. I'm feeling really good about this. I feel like we're actually making some progress, which is something we haven't necessarily done just yet. This needs a little bit of fixing down here for some reason, though, so I'd imagine, Browning, let's not have these issues, Browning, where you know you get mad because I tell you to do something for us. Or does it even need fixing, or was that blood? No, it does need fixing. I guess somebody will get to it eventually. Trading ship is passing nearby. I don't care about that. So now that we've done that, let's we have a pretty decent amount of metal and good food. Now, let's see. I suppose we could finally start thinking about, expanding down in through here. How about that? So let's get our mining going. Now, the thing I'm scared about mining is the fact that we could essentially mine ourselves, have like people get crushed because of the mining that we do. So something I really definitely have to take precautions with. So let me go ahead and sell this part of the wall here. Not like Pink Floyd The Wall. I don't want to sell that. It's a pretty good album if you guys haven't heard it, or if you guys have you guys ever even heard of Pink Floyd? I'm, pretty independent band, really underground. I'm not entirely sure two people are aware of them, but if you ever do hear of them or want to check them out, it's called The Door. Heard it's pretty good. Let me go ahead and make the power conduits here to connect that, and then afterwards, go ahead and do nothing but goddamn mining through all this. And yeah. So let's make mining through yay. Let's make it like so. And then, so our living quarters are going to be through here. I want to make our living quarters move downwards once we get the chance. This will basically be just an area for, yeah, as a matter of fact, it's a good thing I'm doing this because I want to make also a battery room and put up some solar generators out here as well. I could essentially, yeah, I'm kind of thinking of doing that. Okay, so I have a radical mind here. I might be putting some batteries over here, as a matter of fact, and have the solar generators kind of hanging out over here, connected to them and, acquiring power and whatnot. But we'll see about that. For now, though, let's go ahead and just start mining through. Now, let's just do that for now and see where that, if that opens up any sort of interesting propositions for us and whatnot. Not like Proposition Joe from The Wire, that's a whole other different proposition. Not one that I'm also making myself. Mental break is imminent as well. Stevenson, what is your problem? You are sleeping. You're about to have a mental breakdown while you're sleeping. Observe corpses. I guess at some point I could probably get rid of those bodies down there. I mean, they're still far off, though. They shouldn't be an issue to us at all. Alrighty, Pug is, where the fuck are you going, Pug? I'm not sure where Pug's going, but he's a man on a mission. I don't really want to mess around with that, so... Pug, where are you going? Oh, a little bit of fixing another conduit. Good guy. Good guy indeed. Alright, and these guys are going to wake up over here and ready to go, so keep mining, guys. It's a big priority. Let's see. That guy want to fix something over there. Alrighty, we got a trade ship passing nearby. We already got that one. A solar flare has begun. The intensive shut down all electrical devices. Alright. So we're going to be powerless for a while, which is, not the greatest degree. Luckily, some of our guys are indeed cleaning, so I guess that's a plus. Everybody's cleaning, as a matter of fact, because they finished mining over here. So, how about, now that we've opened up this area, let's, I suppose, fucking mine all of this here, if we can. Because why the fuck not? So, yeah, let's mine all of that. And again, we're going to be in mining mode altogether. We kind of want to expand this base as soon as possible because I feel that we've been stuck in this little small, little area for a long time now, and it definitely needs some improvements. These guys over here just kind of cleaning random things. Why are you guys cleaning that? That's not even a priority. Go clean the actual base that you guys are always complaining about. Is this like did I leave that as a home zone or something like that? It is, okay. That's why they go over here and clean. So, really quickly, move that. This is not something you guys need to be cleaning. I don't give a shit about this. I mean, the only thing I will add a home zone to is our power generator itself. Because if that catches fire, I want them to come back as soon as possible. So, yeah, that'll definitely get them going. All right, good. So I'm actually learning a little few things here by myself, thankfully. So it's about fucking time, as a matter of fact. Alrighty. Are they now cleaning over here? They probably are, but I don't want to remove that as a home zone in case, something catches fire. Alrighty, so I'm going to continue mining, and we did find another metal ore area, so that's really good. Mental break imminent soon, and who is this? Pug? Stevenson and Kemp are also doing that great. It's probably because of the lighting. Unfortunately, our generators went down, though. Or not the generators, but the solar flare went off, and it kind of ruined everything for us, so as soon as it's back, then, it should kind of ease their pains a little bit. Alrighty, now there's a little fire going on over here. Riley, I hope that's where you're going. And there's a fire inside. How the fuck did that happen? Oh, that Boomrad. Oh, thanks a lot, Boomrad. Riley, can you not run off and put this off? No, he's gonna run off. He doesn't care about the fire. Alrighty, so really quickly, let's make sure that our home zone... Okay, that's not part of our home zone, apparently. It should be. I'm not sure why it's suddenly not. Alrighty, guys, fire is happening in our base, so something that, you know, apparently Usain Bolt's going to take care of it, and Turner as well. Not Riley. Riley's main priority is to mine, apparently, not putting out fucking fires. And raiders are landing nearby, and that's exactly the next thing we were waiting for. This is not as, you know, what is this, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One less than we dealt with last time, so it's not too worrisome. However, they are near our generator, so you know exactly what that means, that these assholes are going to take this out. And, you know, basically it's going to be another issue for me to have to come back down here and build this yet again. I should probably set up a base over here where I could kind of take care of these guys, or even set up some blast charges over here, so whenever they do try to come over here, I could kind of blow them up. But that's a little bit too late for that. So how about we go ahead and finish putting off this fire really quickly here. Unfortunately, that solar flare is ruining our fucking power as well. Guys, let's finish up with the fire, please. Hopefully sooner rather than later. Turner is now on fire. God damn it. This always happens too when there's like an imminent raid by raiders as well. A raid by raiders. Alrighty, guys, please put that man off on fire. Turner, don't drop the rifle, but just... Okay, god damn. Browning, put him off. Turner, if you would just wait, Browning's gonna come help you out. Jesus. So simple. You got a make everything so difficult, Turner. Alright, are we guys done with that fire as well? Why is Haas just kind of like, you know, hanging out on that door? Did he get stuck in the door? No, he's good. Pug, put that fire off already, god damn it. Alright, and our power is coming back on, so how about we, I'm gonna turn off mining, and since we have that raid imminent, I do have some blast charges waiting for these motherfuckers to go off. Believe me, I'm ready for this raid. So really quickly, since we have a lot of metal now, let's go ahead and rebuild this section here. Or is that really? No, I think that's the wrong section. I don't want the explosion of one turret to cause the explosion of the other one. So, let's say like, no, I believe that was it. Yeah, it won't cause an explosion. So put that there and go ahead and put this through here. Alrighty, and that should basically do it, I want to say. Now, one thing I could do is set up some sandbags over here so that it gives them a harder time to cross over and whatnot. But for the meantime, I'm gonna ignore that and just actually build a few more blast charges through here, because they are directly below us. I think they'll probably go down this path, I'd imagine. So yeah, definitely let's put some blast charges around this cacti as well, so that they don't use this cacti as a method of dodging firepower and whatnot. Because they're gonna go, they're gonna hide behind the cacti for sure in any sort of situation that gives them coverage. So we're gonna use that method of attack for them against them, essentially. Alrighty, so that's definitely good. Alright, so for the most part, I think I have it set up for our next episode. Alrighty, really quickly, let's make sure that mining isn't something that I don't want any focus on mining at the moment. Just build what you need to build. And after we build what you need to build, we hopefully get some rest and get ready for the raid. Mental break is imminent by Pug. Alright, Pug. You need to take care of whatever you need to do so in order to avoid that mental break. Alrighty guys, let's finish that up over here. Usain Bolt, where the fuck are you going? Don't you go over there, you're gonna trigger the raid now. He's going to fix this conduit. Okay, you know what? Can't have you do that, Usain Bolt. You're gonna have to get your ass back in here and do something else, because I don't want you triggering that attack just yet. Now Browning's gonna do it. I'm sorry, Browning, you can't do that as well. Alright, so now that's done with, let me undraft them really quickly, and they're gonna probably want to run back off and do that, aren't they? No, they changed their mind, so that's fine. And the raiders have finished staging, and they're gonna begin their assault, so Dolly is gonna finish off that really quickly, and she is. Alright, good. So let's go ahead and turn this turret on. And I think that we should be good for the actual assault itself. We're looking pretty good on food and metal, so let's go ahead and wrap it up right here, guys. And next episode, we're going to pretty much take over, deal with the assault, which, let me knock on wood here, but should go pretty well for us, considering I have a pretty good setup over here where they're going to get choked out at, and we're just going to set up these mines and have pretty much end their life. And we're going to continue mining all this area over here as well. So once again, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Any sort of tips and tricks that you want to throw my way, please do so. I've been reading up a lot of them, so you've been leaving me, and I've been kind of improving due to that fact. So continue doing so. And go ahead and leave all your likes and subs if you need to do so. It would help out a lot if you do, so please consider that option as well. Alright guys, I'll catch you next time.